First match is going to take the place between these two match. That's Doshi versus a Foster. By Crick, by this Foster and FLW is the captain who won the toss and decided to ball first. Two captains are there who is reserving duty Paresh Patel and along with me is Mr. Utsav Patel is my scorers cum statistician who is doing his job along with the Cricks tournaments. So it's a ball and bat tournament 2026. First match, first ball is going to start from the com box end.
બેટિંગ ટીમનો પ્લેયર હજી પહોંચ્યો નથી કોમેન્ટ્રી બોક્સમાં.
The first ball was played down to the pointers and then square up the wicket down to the pointers and taken a very first run. Yes, the score is started with the very first delivery. The first ball of this tournament from the combo side. Here in this first match, the captain has won the toss and decided to ball first. As a full toss one and played down to the onside, nobody is in the dips and that's a boundary. The first bound is up this. Yeah, it's a signal from umpire that was safe.
Super 6. His Super 6 is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
So now scores moves on to the 7. It was the very first boundary of this morning over the row for the 6 down to the onside. The full toss there was well in the position, play down to the into the dab. So very good runs coming to start. It is a 7 without no loss. Raj Modi is now playing with the 6. Once again, he's tried to bowl into the line, but way outside the off stump. That is signal from umpire. It was a wide. Off stump से काफी ज़्यादा बाहर के अंदर लाने की कोशिश जरूर की थी, लेकिन फिर भी वो वाइड रही. चिराग फिर से एक बार ये अच्छी गेंद थी लाइन के साथ. आपकी बात थोड़ा सा गुड कमबैक जिसे कहते हैं. So good bowling this time. Way outside the off stump, he's tried to let it go into the wicketkeeper's hands. No question of run. Score is remain 8 without loss. This is the first always going on from the Combok side. Once again, it's a lofted one. There is a man is coming and that's got the first wicket of this match. It was very simple. They were welcoming into the left-handed batsman who wanted to play it over to the square down to the wicket, but unable to get the elevation. And this time, not much punch behind the stroke. There is a mine from the deep mid wicket. Got it very under ball so nicely and got a first wicket. So first wicket is gone off. Doshi 11. That's a score of 8.
His wonder wicket in Ball Bat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
Eight philosophers, 1 wicket. Stremaing is coming on the field. Is Abhi is now getting ready to face the Chirag as a successive bowler. So in a very first he has got a wicket for his team. This is the first match over this tournament. Chirag is now bowling round wicket. As a full toss one this time. Watch it very carefully and play down to the follower back to the bowler. No question of runs. Now there should be a 2 over first power play. Once again Chirag. That's a good ball. This time is a naturally left arm leg breaker. So this was up the line and so leaving the batsman sharply. Very pass close to the off stump this time. So good delivery by Doshi. So Chirag so far has been bowled. He has finished his first over. The first over was given an 8 run, and of course he got the wicket of opener batsman. He got a wicket. Man out, Raju Modi, coach of the Jigar Patel of the bowling of Chirag on his individual score of the 6. This is the first match of the bat ball tournament of 2026 and family games. So match of a 10 over. First over will be remained a power play. So new bowler has been brought from the comeback side. Hers Gajar is now getting ready to bowl right-handed batsman Hanshal. So OP delivery and is played down to the into the long off area. There is a easy single for him, the man in the deep, before he can collect the ball and return to the bowler, having a good chance to cross over for the single. With the single now score moves on to 9. Loss of 1. This is the second over in the program. Let's see what's going on in the remainder of first power play. Oh, this time way outside. The off stump wanted to play down to the offside, got an inner edge of the blade and gone down to the short square. Like there is a man who has fielded and returned to the wicket keeper. But meanwhile, the bird batsman got a chance to cross her hands. So with the singles now, scores slowly moves up to 10. And Sully is playing on his individual score of 2. That's a good ball. This time, just outside the off stump, making the room for it. Wanted to cut it down the offside, missing completely, and wicketkeeper collect and return to the ball. It's a good ball. Good comeback by Harsil. So far, he has given only a single on his first and second ball, and this the dot ball coming. Oh, this time once again he's played down to the offside. His little more time into the air. That is a man who from the extra cover and pick up the ball before he could do anything. The both batsman having a chance to go for a single runs. With the singles now, AB brought into the strike and Hansel moves on to 3. AB is playing with a single run. Way outside the off stump, just tried to play it, missing completely, not connecting with the bad wicket keepers, collected and returned to the bowlers. There is a one man in the slip closing fielder, backward point, cover, extra covers, deep mid off. Or this time straightly played down, just he got his hand into the ball but unable to stop it. Meanwhile, there is a man from the mid off who can collect the ball and pick up. The batsman gone for a good singles. Good over so far. This is a very economical bowler. He only is not given any chance to the both batsmen to open the shoulder and to go for a high hitting. It was a very good morning started by this tournament organizer. Morning session was done very nicely by the two very good physiotherapists. Doctor, the 8 teams are going to participate in this, and this is the event of the 3 days here at the Waliba ground. Once again, the people those who are coming late here, I would like to remind you that this is the first match Doshi versus the Foster, and Foster captain won the toss and led the rival to come here on the bat. Chirag Majetia, so far he has been born 1 over, no more than 8 runs. Of course, he got the wicket in his very first over. AB is now playing on his individual score of 2. Hansel is playing on his physical score of 2. Of course, AB has faced so far the 5 deliveries. Hansel has faced the 4 deliveries. Shedding is falling down to the offside. Has got an edge of the blade, and there is a simple catch into the closing fielding. You want to play down to the square of the onside. Unable time the well, got an edge of the blade, and there is a simple catch into the closing field. It's easy for him, nothing to do wrong with that delivery. But you want to play down on side, miss.
This wonder wicket in Ball Bat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
બેટ્સમેન નું નામ કહેજો.
So new man is on the field is Palak. Second wicket is gone down at the score of the 12. Once again, Chirag is going to be a very successful. In the first over, he's got a wicket of the opener batsman. In his second over, first ball, he's got a wicket of the one-down batsman. That's a good ball this time. Flighted one into the head. Inducive delivery. Wanted to play him before he could do anything. Ball is beaten and into the gloves of wicketkeeper. Once again, dot delivery. Yeah, this time sort of flan is a while in the position and pull it down to the onside. There is a mine in the deep at mid wicket. Fill it nicely, throw into the hands of the bowlers, Chirag, but not there is a chance for the batsman to chin there. And one more single here is added, and now score goes up to 13 per loss of 2 wickets. This is the third over in the progress. It's a good ball. Once again, the flight hit once and leaving the batsman sharply down to the onside is a right-handed batsman, angling the batsman so nicely. It's a good one bowl this time by Chirag Majetia. It's a left-arm orthodox leg speeder bowler. Well, it's an appeal for the caught behind the ball was just leaving the batsman down to the offside. We're not coming into the line of the ball this time and wanted to play down to the offside. Not connected well and wicketkeeper collect and return to the bowler. This time way outside the off stump. There's taken lovely play down to the fans for 4 runs. So open delivery just outside the off stump. He was a while in the position, played with the spin.
Sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
So last ball was finished with the boundaries. That was an open delivery and just outside the off stump. Batsman was while in the position and played into the extra cover reason for 4 runs. The score is now moves on to 17 per loss of 2 wickets. So far 3 over has been completed. So run rate is going about 5.6. It's a good one. This time just outside the half stumps. He connected well and played back to the bowler. No question of a run score is remains 70 per loss of 2 wickets. The fourth over is going on and bowling is Harsh Gajjar. He's continuing with his second over from the comeback side. Right arm, what look at this time, it's a beautiful, I would like to just a clever delivery, realize that the bowler, batsman do not having any front foot movement, so you bowl just away from the outside the off stump. Way outside the off stump, try to chase the delivery, and there is a signal from umpire Ankur Patel. It was way outside the off stump. Wide ball. One more extra with an extra now. Score goes up to 18 per loss of 2 wickets. New man is on the wicket. Is Palak Patel who's playing on the score of 1. यह बहुत ही खूबसूरत डिलीवरी खेलना चाहते थे बल्ले ने अंदरूनी किनारा लिया गेंद गई फाइन ले की तरफ 4 रन के लिए.
And that was a fantastic four, sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
It was a very lucky boundary for the Palak that he wanted to play square of wicket down to the offside, got an inner edge of the blade and ball was run down to the third man. Fine leg for 4 runs. Now score moves on 22 per loss of 2 wickets. This is the 4th overs is going on. And that's clean balls. As a nothing, it was a full line delivery. Is very close to his bat. He wanted to play it missing completely. Got himself into the block Yorker situation, and off stump is uprooted. So this the third wicket is gone off in his 4th over, and Harshal Gajjar is getting his first wicket here. It was just outside the right on the first stump. Rather, I would like to. It was on the off.
What a wicket! This wonder wicket in Ball Bat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
So the main is coming here on the wicket is Himanshu Patel and Doshi Daredevil side is was in the 3.4 so was the score is 22 per loss of the wicket. Last man was also was clean ball of the bowling of the Harsh Gajar. It was a full line delivery right on the off stumps. He wanted to play the missing completely and ball was stuck right into the off stumps. So Harsh Gajar is now to bowl the newcomer batsman Himanshu Patel. There is a deep backward point cover, extra cover, mid on, mid wicket, square leg. That's the fielding situation for the newcomer Himanshu Patel. Harsh Gajjar is now getting ready to bowl. This time way down to the onside. Batsman watch it very carefully and allowed to go into the gloves of wicket keepers. Signal from umpire Ankur Patel. It was a wide delivery. One more extra run is now added in the score of a Doshi relevance. It's a good ball this time. Watch it very carefully in copybook style. Played forward. Defensive stroke back to the bowler. Bowler himself fielded and walking slowly top of his bowling mark. Score remained 23. That's a good ball. This time coming into the right-handed batsman. He just wanted to play it, got a little bit on the edge of the blade. Not connecting, well, not timing it well. And that's the end of very successful over by Harsh Gajjar. This, he has been so far bowled 2 over, no more than 10 runs. And of course, he's got a wicket. Chirag Majetia so far has been bowled 2 over, no more than 13 runs. And he got 2 wickets. So at the end of 4 over, Doshi that delivers 23 for loss of 2 wicket.
Hello. હંસલ કેમ છે ભાઈ?
So far, the batsmen are out. Raj Modi on his individual score of 2. AB is out on his individual score of 2. And Palak Patel, last man out on his individual score of 5. Chirag, so far he has been 2 overs, got 2 wickets on his 13 runs. Harsh Gajjar, of course, is one of the successful bowlers. He has been bowled 2 over, no more than 10 run, 1 wicket. The first wicket was gone on the score of 8. Second was fall on 12. And the last man was out, Palak. That was the score was 22. The new bowler has been introduced.
આ બોલરને થોડી રબર બેન્ડ આપવી પડશે. ચિરાગ, આ પ્રતીકભાઈને થોડી રબર બેન્ડ આપો.
New bowler is Pratik, having a very long hairstyle, looking like Dhoni. This time way down to the leg side and just batsman watch it and allowed to go into the wicketkeeper gloves. Signal umpire from clearly it was a way down to the leg side. It was a white ball. One more run is now added. 24 for loss of 3 wicket. ये शॉर्ट पिच गेंद थी पूरी तरह से अपने आप को पोजीशन करते हुए उन्होंने गेंद को पुल कर दिया. वहां पे खिलाड़ी जरूर दौड़े.
જીગર પટેલે ફિલ્ડરને કાઢ્યા પેલી જગ્યાથી અહીંયા ને અહીંયાથી પેલા. જીગરે ફાઇનલી બે જણને કાઢી મૂક્યા છે કે અહીંયાથી અહીંયા રહો. જીગર પટેલ બેટિંગ ગોઠવી રહ્યા છે, સોરી ફિલ્ડિંગ ગોઠવી રહ્યા છે.
सो मेरे साथी कमेंटेटर है सर, आपका नाम क्या? विशाल, जो हमारे गुजराती में कमेंट्री कर रहा है। थोड़ी सी सूटी लैंग्वेज यहाँ पे दिखाई देती है, अच्छी बात है। वी आर टिपिकल सूटीज आफ्टर ऑल। हंसल खेल रहे 11 रन पर, हिमांशु अभी अभय उनको अपना काउंट खाता खोलना है और प्रति गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। It's a short pitch delivered this time, much more time into that. There is a man at the point. As they put it down, it was an easy life for him. So very simple catch this time. We are moment is put it down. So now the man is, they have been crossed for the shingle, is now going to play with his life. उनको एक जीवदान यहाँ पे मिल चुका है। स्कोर हो चुका है 29, 29 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। ये 5वां ओवर चल रहा है, 10 ओवर का यहाँ पे मैच होगा। जो पहला 2 ओवर होगा जिसे हम पावर प्ले कहते हैं, उसके बाद हवा में रही थी। शॉर्ट मिड ऑन, चिराग जी थे गेंद के।
આ ચિરાગ લવારા કરવાની ઉભો રહે ને તો આવી જતે હે કેચ. થોડા આગળ ઉભો રહે.
Once again, it was a lower full toss delivery and ball was much into the air. There is a man in the deep at the covers, unable to get it under the line of the ball. It was a lower full toss delivery and once again, there was a looking like there's a half life. Okay, lovely picked up this time.
હવે અહીંયા જીગર પટેલ ને
फील्डिंग करते हुए जिगर की ये पहली गेंद अच्छी गेंद थी। जैसे देखा आपने, थोड़ा सा अपने आप को स्टॉप किया, गेंद को आने दिया, बॉलर पर गाइड किया था बैकवर्ड पॉइंट की तरफ 1 रन के लिए। स्कोर यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा रोटेट हो तो वो अब पहुंचा है 36।
કેપ્ટન વર્સિસ કેપ્ટન નું ગેમ રમાઈ હતી હમણાં.
बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से आपकी बार उन्होंने लॉफ्टेड खेल लिया, वहां पे किसी के लिए मौका नहीं, गेंद निकल गई मिड विकेट के ऊपर से 6 रन के लिए।
જીગર ને પડી.
His Super 6 is sponsored by Cornova Cushion.
फिर से शॉर्ट पिच गेंद थी आपकी बार, लेकिन और वही अंदाज से खेल दिया वहां पे वापस बैक टू बैक जिसे कहते हैं बाउंड्री, 6 रन के लिए।
His Super 6 is sponsored by Cornova Cushion.
કેપ્ટન ને તો એકદમ પડી રહી છે. કેપ્ટન ને સમજાવવા માટે હું આવું. આ બ્લુ વાળી મેચ ની અંદર ફિલ્ડિંગ માં બ્લેક કલર ના ભાઈ કોઈ ફરી રહ્યા છે. જલ્દી જલ્દી થોડા બહાર જજો.
So it was a 2 consecutive success in last 2 delivery. ये प्रेशर यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा दिखाई देता है और गेंद अब की बार ऑन साइड से काफी ज्यादा बार, अंपायर का इशारा वाइड बॉल का। एक अतिरिक्त रन के साथ अब स्कोर हो चुका है 49 रन, 49 पे लॉस ऑफ 3 विकेट। 6ठा ओवर चल रहा है, लेकिन जिस तरीके से तो लगातार 6 आए वहां पे जो स्ट्राइक रेट है नाउ इज क्लाइंबिंग हाई, इट गोज अप टू 8.9 पर ओवर। अच्छी गेंद थी, जैसे देखा आपने आपको वेट किया था, बैकफुटर कलाई का उपयोग किया, टर्न किया ऑन साइड में मिड विकेट की तरफ, जब तक कि गेंद को फील करे 1 रन लेने का यहाँ पे मौका मिलेगा। इसी के साथ यहाँ पे डोसी डेविल्स का 50 रन पूरे होते हुए
જીગર પટેલ ને એમ કે હું ફિલ્ડિંગ બી ભરું, બોલિંગ બી કરી લઉં, સારું બેટિંગ તરત નહીં કરી લે.
हिमांशु पटेल स्पार्कलिंग इनिंग्स खेलते हैं यहाँ पे। ये फुल टॉस डिलीवरी थी, थोड़ी सी वहां पे स्ट्रेट किया है, वहां खिलाड़ी जरूर मौजूद है स्क्रीन के पास, गेंद को फील किया, लेकिन दोनों खिलाड़ी के पास पर्याप्त समय था अपने अपना एंड को चेंज करने का। गुड जो स्ट्राइक रेट से रोटेट करने का यहाँ पे मौका मिला और इसी 1 रन के साथ अब स्कोर हो चुका है 51 रन। हिमांशु खेल रहे 18 रन पर। अच्छी गेंद थी लेकिन धीरे से पुश करते हुए चीकी सिंगल रन यहाँ पे ले लिया। गुड रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट दिस टाइम, अ गुड कॉम्बिनेशन बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ dams. It's positionally very close down to the short cover years and gone for the cheeky shingles. With us now single now score goes up to 52 for loss of 2 and that's the end of a sixth over. जहां तक जिगर पटेल का सवाल है, उन्होंने एक ओवर किया 17 रन दे, काफी महंगे यहाँ पे साबित होते हुए। अब तक प्रतीक ने एक ओवर किया 12 रन दे, विकेट नहीं मिला। स्कोर है 6 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 52 रन।
જીગર 17 રન આપ્યા છે ને?
ये लो फुल टॉस के ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर थी लेकिन बहुत ही खूबसूरत। That's a right into middle of the blade, sweet sound through the blades and ball is going down to into the mid on for a single. 7 overs in now progress. The new bowler is Patel. Kartik's bowling from the gate inside. It's a overpitch delivery and played down straight into the screen for
Golden
4 runs.
window.
It's a beautiful six, a glorious for this times. 6. Okay, hi, super over, yes.
4 અને 4 એટલે 8 રન હંસલે માર્યો. ચિરાગ એને પકડી નહીં શક્યો.
There is
કોઈ
a
નથી ત્યાં
chance.
ફિલ્ડર.
The ball is dropped, no man lands.
દોડાય અને તો વાળ જ નડશે આંખમાં.
7 over in the progress, 6-2 for loss of 3 wicket. So with deliver play down to the ball is gone along the ground. There is a man in the deep who picked up and returned to the bowler, but not before the batsman cross over for good single. But the single now score goes up to 64. It's a good one, tied to Yorker and deliveries and keeping the batsman quiet this time, unable to open his shoulders, playing in to follow through to the bowler. Kartik bowling from the gate inside. Once again, pitching this time, just coming forward. Chicken and half volley played down to the onside. There is a man in the deep mid on. And that's the end of 7th over with a singles. Now score is on 64 for loss of 2 wickets. Good partnership going to build here between these two batsmen. So far they have been made of 42 run in 20 deliveries. अच्छी पार्टनरशिप यहाँ पे बिल्ड होते हुए 20 गेंद में उन्होंने 42 रन बना दिए। स्कोर है 64 रन, 64, 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर डोसी डेयर डेविल्स का। यहाँ पे आज उन्हें सामने वाले कप्तान ने बैटिंग करने के लिए दिया था। टॉस जीते हुए उन्होंने फर्स्टर ने पहले गेंदबाजी करने का निर्णय लिया था। 8वीं ओवर की शुरुआत होने को जा रही है। यहाँ पे Himanshu Patel is now playing on his individual score of 21, facing a 10 deliveries, including 1, 4 and 2 consecutive sixes. So his striking rate is 210. काफी अच्छे strike से वो खेल रहा है. Hanshal, of course, giving a very nice support since and has made it 25 runs, facing a 17 delivery. Of course, he has hit 2 boundaries. So Kartik, he has been bowled 1 over, no more than 12 run, yet to have a wicket. Jigar Patel 5 for 8, 1 over, no more than 17 run, and yet to have a wicket. We're outside the off stump and getting the bounce this time, so nobody's there. It's a lovely play down into the wicket area for 4, and that's a wonderful boundary.
That was a fantastic four, sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
So lovely he is playing. He knows where is the enough gap. There was a huge gap between the mid-off and cover, hence playing in that wicket area for the boundaries. So once again, the welcome boundary for the Doshi. Now the moves up to 68. पटकी हुई सी गेंद थी, लेकिन अपने आप को पोजीशन करते हुए उन्होंने पंच किया था। वहां पे खिलाड़ी मौजूद है डीप पॉइंट में, जब तक कि गेंद को फील करे रन लेने का भी यहाँ पे मौका मिल गया था। So good partnership going to build, and now the filling sides are desperately looking for a wicket. But the both the batsmen settled down so nicely when playing on his. Himanshu is playing with 21, Hanshal is on 30. Short pitch one and is played down to pull it down. Between that is the two players unable to stop it, and that's a wonderful boundaries. Nothing what that delivers a violent position and pull it down to the onside for four.
Sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
With this four now, Himanshu jumps on this individual score of 25. He has faced only 11 deliveries. This is the second boundaries of his score. Of course, he has hit two consecutive sixes. Now score goes up to 73 per loss of 2 wicket, and current run rate is now climbing high. Now it goes up to 9.73 per over. Let us see how many runs is going to come in his crucial overs. After this, there will be remain only 2 overs. This is the 7.3 overs in a progress. Head is bowling from the gate and right arm over the wicket. Oh, this time it's a good ball. He's
વાહ
wanted to wait
જીગર
quite.
તું તો લાંબો થયો જીગર લાંબો થયો.
Good dot ball is there only. This time very close to the body. He wanted to play down to the square of the wicket, down to the offside. Got an edge of the blade and ran down towards the wicket keeper. So over pitching one this time. See, there's a man is unable to come under him. And that's a six from umpire signal.
Six.
Beautiful six this time. So over pitching and while timing it while middle it so nicely. Ball is just flying over the rope for
This
six.
Super 6 is sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
79 per 3 now. This time played down to the onside. There is a man in the long on. Was picked up and returned to the bowler, but now having a chance to cross the cheek.
દોડો 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 દોડો. જીગર પટેલને આખું છે ને તે ગ્રાઉન્ડ કવર કરવું છે. આ ખૂણેથી પેલા ખૂણે બોલ પકડવા જાય. આ ટીમમાં બે જીગર છે ને દરેક ટીમમાં એક જીગર હોય છે.
So at the end of 8 over, Doshi there 11 80 per loss of 3 wicket. Both the batsman is settled down so nicely, and he's feeling like that it's not a tennis ball, it's looking like that the football for dams. Hitting on the every delivery, waiting for the loose ones, and almost they have shared with a partnership of 58 runs just in 26 balls. So good partnership now build for the build up for the fourth wicket. Himanshu is on 32. Once again, beautifully played over the bowler's height, but there is only chance to go for the shingle. There is a man in the deep who has fielded, and that's a little bit fumble, has got a chance to go for the another one.
ચિરાગ આ તે જેટલો જોશથી બોલ નાખ્યો ને એ ખબર જ પડતી હતી કે જય અહીંયા શાંતિથી નાખતો કઈ ફરક નહીં પડતો.
82 82 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर. अब की बार फुल टॉस गेंद थी, वहां पे खिलाड़ी जरूर मौजूद है. बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से फील किया, वहां जंप करते हुए उन्होंने गेंद को रोक लिया और एक ही रन लेने का यहाँ पे मौका दिया. बहुत ही खूबसूरत फील्डिंग का यहाँ पे नमूना पेश करते हुए, जैसे ही देखा अपने आप को वो उन्होंने जंप करके गेंद को रोक लिया था. बिल्कुल 3 रन अपने टीम के लिए यहाँ पे बचाते हुए मिड विकेट के खिलाड़ी ने. ओवर पिच वन दिस टाइम और बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से ड्राइव किया लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ आपकी बार किया था। खिलाड़ी मौजूद है, एक रन लेने का मौका फिर से मिलते हुए। अच्छी यहाँ पे स्ट्रेटेजी, दे आर गोइंग विद अ वेरी गुड स्ट्रेटेजी टू रोटेट द स्ट्राइक रेट रन एज वेल एज पॉसिबल। सो एवरी सिंगल रन इज पॉसिबल, दे ट्राई टू डू इट।
दौड़ी जा हंसल बे बे।
Whereas single now score goes up to 85, a loss of 3 wicket. Hansal is now coming into charge, is playing with 31. Yeah, वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा आगे निकल के he's charging down on the wicket and wanted to play it missing completely. Wicket keepers collected and returning to the bowlers. Good dot ball. Meanwhile, there is 85, a loss of 3 wicket. Almost 63 runs coming in 31 deliveries. Good partnership on the fourth wicket. It's a pull down. That is a clearly looking like it's a six.
પાછો આવ્યો.
Super 6. His Super 6 is sponsored by Karnova Cushion.
Very good six.
So 9th over has been completed. Now the score is 91 for loss of 3 wicket. Both the batsman is settled down, not giving any chance to the opponent to go for any wrong one. Striking rate is now goes up to 10.11. Hansal is a defending champion. Is now playing on his individual score of 37. Himanshu is 36. Now Pratik has been brought to finish the last over of this innings. Now Captain has given a responsibility to bowl from the gate in. Wicket cover is settling down the fielding position down to the onside. I can see the 4 men down to the onside, 5 men and offside. Pratik is getting ready. Getting aged man behind. After a long time, they're looking for the desperate Leo, and in very first delivery, he got the
Pratik.
big fish into the net this time. So looking for a very desperately.
What a wicket! His wonder wicket in Ballbat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
પ્રતિક આ બોલ તે બરાબર નાખેલી, પાછળ વાળો તો પકડી જ શકતો હતો, તારી બોલ બરાબર હતી.
જીગરના દસ્તાનોમાં હોવી જોઈતી હતી, પાછળ વાળે પકડી લીધી બોલ.
નિકુંજ પટેલ કેમ છો? તમે બી અમારી ટીમમાં છો. ઓકે.
Batsman name? Sinami is on the field. Batsman નું નામ શું છે? Batsman Kevin.
પહેલી બોલે છગ્ગો ના લાગે ભાઈ.
हालांकि बहुत खूबसूरत तरीके से यहाँ पे फील किया था, खेलना चाहते थे,
वाह,
थोड़ी
जिगर
सी
के
एज लगी
दस्तानों
थी।
में,
लग रहा था
जिगर
कि
के लंबे लंबे हाथ दस्तानों में.
with that single, Kevin is off the mark, and now Hansal is coming to fish. So over pitching, and there is a man coming under the ball, and he's not out. So once again, he's getting the wicket, and he's now got his second wicket in this over. So once again, it's a big wicket
What a
into the fish.
His wonder wicket in Ballbat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
$92 for loss of 5 wicket, looking like it was a good partnership with the fourth wicket. Almost they have added a 67 runs of the fourth wicket partnership, and then the arrival of the Pratik has got a 2 wicket in his overs and given a very good breakthrough for this wicket. 92 for loss of 5 wicket. 2 balls are remains of this innings. He's settled down the both sides, either side of the wicket, the fielding situation. Now let's see what's going in remains to deliver. How many runs are going to come in remain rest of the 2 balls. Both the batsmen are fresh one.
ભાઈ થોડું જલ્દી દોડો, તમને એમ કીધું ને
The
shift
new
થવાનું.
man is Paritosh Patel. Yes, so it's a shot of lane delivery is coming well, back foot and punch it down to the cover reason. There is a man who's fielded, but not before the batsman crush over for good single. What a single now, score goes up to 93. ये अंतिम ओवर की ये अंतिम गेंद होने वाली है। अब तक 9.5 ओवर चुकी है। आगे आके ड्राइव करना चाहता था, लगता है कि गेंद से लगी या बल्ले से लगी या पैड से लगी है। वी आर वेटिंग फॉर द अंपायर सिग्नल्स। इट वाज ऑफ द बैट खेलना, और इसके साथ यहाँ पे 10 ओवर समाप्त हो चुके। 10 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद यहाँ पे डोसी डेयर 11 ने अपना स्कोर 94 पैसा here right now in the center of the grounds. Target of 95 run to win this match for the Fosters.
અંસલ,
There is a two-man here on the wickets, Jigar Ariwala and Rishi Khair. Bowler is Raj Modi. He will be bowled from the calm box, and पहली 2 ओवर पावर प्ले होगी।
આ અંસલ અને અભી બંને જગ્યા એવી લઈ લે કે બહુ દોડવું નહીં પડે.
The first one is the short feed delivery, is in a very good position. Pull it down over the mid wicket for 6. So very good started by here is the opener batsman. He knows what is the target for him to win this match, and that's a
This
fantastic
Super 6 is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
It was a very short of lane delivery, टूकी लंबाई की जिसे गेंद कहते हैं, बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से अपने आप को पोजीशन करते हुए उन्होंने पुल कर लिया था। 6 रन के साथ यहाँ पे शुरुआत करते हुए। So now pressure is on really on the ball. This time we're bowling outside the off stumps, watching it carefully and allowed to go into the wicket-keeper gloves. There is a slips.
બધા એવું કહે છે ગુડ બોલ, ગુડ બોલ, ગુડ બોલ.
It's a good one this time. Play down to the follow tree into the cover is, and a soft-handled batsman just.
જીગરને સિંગલ બી આવડે છે.
It was softly played down to the offside, it short cover reason, and gone for a single. Now score moves on to 7 without loss. We outside the off stump, try to chase the deliveries, angling the batsman.
મહેનત
right
કરો,
hand
મહેનત કરો અંસલ.
It's a lovely pickup down to the offside, and there's nobody is there to. This now score jumps onto 13. He's up the mark with the wonderful 6 down to the onside over the mid wicket. Fielding position has been changed this time. Yes, and one more into the right on the top, down to the onside at mid wicket reason. It's a good ball this time, leaving the batsman sharply down to the offside, not coming into the line of the ball who wanted to play it down. Lucky for him not to get a touch, wicketkeeper collected. And that's the end of first over of Raj Modi, costing him a 13 runs. That's a target of 95 runs to win this match. So per overs they require at least 9.5 runs per over to win this match. And of course, they have made a 13th run in the first over.
અંસલ હવે તારા નાગિન ડાન્સ જેવી બોલ નાખવામાં આવશે.
Jigar is on 7 with he has only faced 3 deliveries, remained 1 bound, 1-6, and Rishi is playing on his individual score of 6, facing 3 deliveries and also having a wonderful 6 that in a wide he picked him down to the offside and OD. The bowler is replacing the mid-off and mid-on either side of the wicket. Now is getting ready to bowl. Hansel is now having a long run of his right arm wicket. Oh, this time sort of line delivery. Let's see what's going on. Yes, and clearly six once again. It's a beautiful pickup down to the offside and pull it
His super
over the mid
six
wicket for
is
six.
sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
Now score jumps on 19. There's the second over in the progress. Let us see what umpire is going to signal, and that's a six. Of course, square leg umpires had also signal it was a no ball.
Sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
With that six now, score is now on 26.
હંસલ આ મ્યુઝિક તારા માટે છે.
So bowling action is very resemble to Patira, a bowler from Sri Lankan side. Nowadays the young one is having a very resemble action, is a wide arm action bowler, and Hansel is a little bit very close to him. Now fielding situation has been little bit changed down to the on sides. This time's the clear one. Once again is a while in the position. Over pitching it down to the offside. Over the cover into the fans for four. It's a glorious boundary this time.
જીગરે ઓફમાં મારવાની પ્રેક્ટિસ કરી લાગે છે ભાઈ. બધા લેગમાં ને બધા ઓફમાં બી મૂકો માણસોને.
And that was a fantastic four, sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
This time possibility of a catch. Let's see what's going on there. It's a drop between the two batsmen. It was a full toss delivery just outside the off stump. Not timing as well. Much more time
હંસલ
into the
બદલી
air.
લાગાને. હંસલ આને
This
બદલી
time he
લગા
survived.
ત્યાં જ રાખું. ઓકે તમે ત્યાં જ રહો એવું કીધું હંસલે. નીલ કઈ નહીં. નીલ આ કોલ તારો તો અમારી એવી ડિસ્કશન ચાલે છે.
So this one is good. One dot ball with us. Wanted to punch it down to the onside. Missing completely and wicket keepers are collected. There is only one closing fielder. One slips a short third man point cover, extra cover mid off. This the fielders of the offside. Down to the onside. There is a short mid on mid wicket and square leg. It's a good one. This time is nicely tap it down to the offside. Just in front of the fielders and changer and with a singles. Comfortable single for both of them.
બહુ મજા આવે છે.
The score is now moves on to 32 without loss. And so this time way down to the onside, and there is signal from umpire. It was a wide. He wanted to hook it, not coming well up to the bat.
હંસલ તું નીલને ઓવર આવ.
One more extra, and he has to go for the one more deliveries too. Score is 32. Both the batsmen, Jigar is 24. Now that's a clear boundary. Nothing wrong with deliveries. A while in the position, punchy to the cover into the fans for four, and that's a glorious boundary.
It was a fantastic four, sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
Looking like they are in too hurry to finish this match as well as possible. The score is jumps on 37 per no without any wicket. This 2 over has been so far finished. The current run is going 18.5 per overs. Nothing wrong with this striking rate. And both the batsmen, they are going for a very firing innings, sparkling innings played by so far. Jigar Ariwala, he has faced only the 8 deliveries and made a 28 run. Got a 3 sixes and 2 boundaries.
જીગર આરેવાલાને એવું છે કે 5 ઓવરની મેચ છે. જીગર 10 ઓવરની મેચ છે. હા.
Rishi, he's on 7 with the 5 deliveries, and of course he has hit a wonderful 6.
હંસલ એક અંગત સલાહ છે, બહુ સારા બોલરને ઓવર નહીં આપતો, થોડા લલ્લુ પંજુને આપ.
Hansel has been bowled so far 1 over no more than 24 and of course is a very costliest bowler so far. Raj Modi so far has been bowled 1 over no more than 20 run yet to have a wicket. They are in a desperately need to have a wicket. The score is 9. Target is only the 95 runs. For just behind him, beside this side screen. Outside the off stump, and this time's not a good footwork without
Abhi-
coming into the lineup. The wanted to play missing completely, and wicket keepers are collected.
अभी मेहनत करनी पड़े अभी.
2 ओवर समाप्त हो चुके हैं. पावर प्ले यहाँ पे समाप्त है. थोड़ी सी फील्डिंग में बदलाव लाना चाहते हैं बॉलर यहाँ पे जो ऑफ साइड में दिखाई देते. एक पॉइंट है, कवर है, एक्स्ट्रा कवर डीप में है. थोड़ी सी फील्डिंग को बदलाते हुए ऑन साइड में एक खिलाड़ी को वहां से आगे फाइनल की तरफ भेज दिया है. So pitch one, of course, but there is let's what's going to open. There is a man coming under him, and at last moment put it down. It was a very much more time into the air, an easy chance for them. It was judged nicely, but unable to hold it properly. It's a bad luck for the fielders and good luck for the batsmen.
બહુ જ સારો પ્લેયર છે પણ છૂટી ગયો.
Good one, but this time respected and playing down to the soft-handed bat down to the point reason for the single. काफी soft-handed bat का आपकी बार उन्होंने उपयोग किया.
આ જીગરનો દોસ્તાર લાગે છે.
ऑफ साइड हुए गेंद थे, अपने आप को गेंद को आने का इंतजार किया था और केवल सॉफ्ट हैंडल धीरे से हाथों से हल्के हाथों से उन्होंने खेल दिया था ऑफ साइड में 1 रन के लिए. Over pitch this one, and that's it. There is a man is unable to stop it inside the boundary line after the one bounce ball is rushed into the fence for 4 run. That's a beautiful bound. Is a welcome bound once again.
Sponsored by Farnova Kuchen.
Score is now jumps on to 43. This is the 2.4 over in the progress. Run rate is now going to climb high 16.13. Once again into the air. Let's see, there is a coming under the ball. And once again it dropped. And possibility of a run out here is also served. This time the chance to get himself back into the position. He was been halfway down to the pitch.
નીલ ને બેટિંગ કે બોલિંગ નહીં આપશો તો કેચ નહીં પકડશે, ચોખ્ખી વાત છે ભાઈ. પ્રયત્ન સારો હતો, નીલ.
43 43 रन हो चुके हैं और विकेट की यहाँ पे तलाश है. टारगेट है 95 रन का, 95 रन टू विन दिस मैच. द स्कोर इज 43. Beautiful delivery this time. So all the way he's beaten in down to the arm side. Before he could do anything, ball was rushed into the gloves of the wicket keepers. So beautiful delivery. It's a lovely ball this time. His finish is over with that dot.
આ વિકેટ કીપર માં કોઈ બાબાજી આવ્યા લાગે. બાબાજી એટલે સ્લીપર માં.
Third over is completed. Score is 44. And Doshi are looking for the wicket.
નીલને આ તમે બોલિંગ અને બેટિંગ નહીં આપશો એવું મેસેજ આપી ગયો છે તો એ નહીં પકડશે. સામે વાળાને ખબર પડી ગઈ છે.
Jigar Ariwala is on 29. Rishi Khair is playing on 13.
આ બોલર
Kevin Solanki so far he has been bowled 1 over no more than 7 run yet to have a wicket. Hansal so far he has been bowled 1 over no more than 24 run yet to have a wicket. Spinner has been bought from this time. Right arm out wicket off break looking like that. So down to the onside. There is a man who has to cover his ground down to the left side. And there is chance for the border batsmen to cross their end. With its singles now, score now moves on to 45. This is the 4th over in the progress. आपकी बार ओवर पिच गेंद थी और पहले से ही उन्होंने गेंद को रीड कर लिया था कि कहां पे किस स्लॉट एरिया में गेंद आने वाली है। बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से गेंद को पिक करते हुए खेल लिया ऑन साइड में 4 रन के लिए।
Answered by Farnova Kuchen.
हंसल, नाइस बॉलिंग हिमांशु।
हिमांशु is now tried to distract the bowler. He is shuffle across down to the arm side and there is a signal from umpire.
એક ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ અનાઉન્સમેન્ટ, જે પણ પ્લેયર એલઈડી ની અંદર બેઠા છે એ બધા રિક્વેસ્ટ છે એલઈડી ની પાછળ જતા રહો પ્લીઝ. એલઈડી ની આગળ કોઈ નહીં આવે.
आपकी बार गेंद हवा में जरूर है, देखना है कि यहाँ पे कैच हो सकता है या नहीं। दो खिलाड़ी के बीच लिटिल बिट कोलिजन बिटवीन द टू प्लेयर्स एंड दैट्स व्हाई द बॉल हैज बीन ड्रॉप डाउन।
આ નીલે આપણા તરફ લઈ લો ભાઈ.
Need here the clear call from the either side of the fielders. हालांकि इस ओवर
કાર્તિક
में
કોલિંગ, કાર્તિક હંસલ, કાર્તિક કોલિંગ કાલિક.
यहाँ पे 50 के आंकड़े को पार करते हुए फैंटास्टिका पहुंचे 51 रन पे। Himanshu is bowling right arm off break this time down to the offside. Wanted to make the room and cut it off, but unable to timing it well. Gone into the gloves of wicketkeeper and returned to the bowler. Short of left this once and waiting for the ball and hammer it down to the offside. There is a man right on the boundary line picked up but not able to prevent the single.
ભાઈ ઝહા ટીમના પેલા અમુક પ્લેયર હજુ એલઈડી ની પાછળ બેસે.
It's a good one this time. He shuffled across and he played ball just away from the batsman and he has finishes over with the darts. So 4 has been completed now. The score is 52 per. They are with 4 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 52 रन। यहाँ पे फैंटास्टिक के दोनों ही ओपनर बैट्समैन का जहां तक सवाल है, जिगर खेल रहे 34 रन बनाते हुए, ऋषि खैर के लिए 15। दोनों ही बैट्समैन के बीच आपस में बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से तालमेल और अच्छे ढंग से दोनों खिलाड़ी यहाँ पे खेलते हुए। जिगर ने 14 गेंद का सामना करते हुए उन्हें 34 रन बनाए, ऋषि ने 12 गेंद का सामना करते हुए 15 रन बनाए। हिमांशु ने जो अंतिम ओवर किया था, एक ओवर जिसमें 8 रन आए थे। बॉलिंग में आया है केविन। ये उनकी दूसरी ओवर की शुरुआत कॉम बॉक्स की तरफ से। So over pitching this time, flick it down to the onside. Of course, there is a man on the boundary lines behind the square leg umpire. Now with a single, now scores goes up to 53. Jigar is now on the strike, who is playing a very aggressive innings. There is a man at the deep and last moment he has dropped it down. जितनी गेंद हवा में रही, यहाँ पे फील्डर गेंद को कैच नहीं पकड़ पाए थे। आपके बाद यहाँ पे जिगर को दान लाही मिलती हुई। Good shot, but there is a man. It's a lovely fiddly down to the offside.
Very good fielding.
They covered down to the left side and stopped the ball after the one bounce. He has to jump to prevent it 1-1. Of course, he has certainly has saved 3 runs for his team. Now score goes up to 54. It's a lovely play down to the onside. Flick कलाई का उपयोग किया अंतिम शॉट में गेंद को देखकर last moment is flicking down using his wrist down to the onside for the Seagulls. It's a good flick stroke this time by the Seagull. It's now on 35. Score is 55. Yes, 56. There is the 4.4 over in the progress. Current run rate is going about 12 runs per over. So once again, some beautifully picked down to the offside. Nothing wrong with delivery. He's playing with the art of the bowlers. And once again, super
His
fantastic
Super
six
Six
down
is
the long.
sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
Now 33 runs requires in 31 balls. 31 गेंद में 33 रन चाहिए। फिर से एक बार फ्लिक किया, बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरह से, किसी के लिए मौका नहीं, गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाद 4 रन के लिए स्क्वायर लाइन कंपायर के पीछे से निकल गई।
That was a fantastic four, sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
So fifth over is finished. The score is 66, and of course from the fielder side. One, and this time send into the fans, over the fans for 6. Was a wonderful 6, nothing wrong with it. Delivers a while in the position and pull it down to the onside over the mid wicket, over the square leg
His
umpire,
Super
sorry, for
Six
6.
is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
Now score jumps on to 72. Jigar is now on his 42. Rishi is playing with 27s. Required 23 runs in just 29 balls. Let's see within how many overs they are going to reach the targets. Still 23 runs as requires. Jigar requires 8 runs to finish his first 50 in this tournament. फिर से एक बार ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर थी, पहले से उन्होंने प्री डिटर्मिनेशन स्ट्रोक खेलने का प्रयास किया था, लेकिन अच्छी तरह से गेंद को उन्होंने अपना आप से दूर ढकेला ऑन साइड में मिड विकेट पे 1 रन के लिए। ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर थी और बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से पिक किया, लेकिन वहां पे खिलाड़ी मौजूद थे, लेकिन फिर से एक बार यहाँ पे स्कोर जिस तरीके से वो आसान सा कैच बन सकता था, ड्रॉप कर दिया यहाँ पे। फिर से लोअर फुल टॉस की तरह उन्होंने गेंद को ले लिया था। देखना है कि वहां पे खिलाड़ी वो कैच पकड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन बाउंड्री लाइन के ऊपर से, और अंपायर का इशारा 6 रन का। ये देखिए हमारे अंकुर पटेल किस तरीके से हमें सिग्नल दे रहा है 6 रन का।
Is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
Good partnership is still going on, 80 without loss. Jigar Ariwala requires only a 1 run to finish first 50 in this tournament. He's on 49. It's a good one this time. Way outside the off stump. Jigar Ariwala has played very carefully, followed to back to the bowler. No question of a run. Still he requires a 1 more run to finish his first 50 in this tournament. So far he has been bowled to face the 20 deliveries, 5 sixes, 3 4. This time pick it down to the long side. That's a wonderful 6 net. What a way that he has finished his first 50. He's now on 55.
His Super Six is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
'86 at the end of 6 over. Jigar Ariwala, who's just crossed his first 50, is on 55, facing 21 delivery, 3 boundaries and 6 sixes. What a way that he has finished his first 50. He's playing with a striking rate of 262 with the strike rate. Risik Khair is still there with him at the other end, playing a very sensible cricket, giving a good support to his colleagues, who is on 55. Himanshu so far he has been bowled 2 over, no maiden. Ball Joyesh, Juno ball आप ही रखो। हिमांशु ने अब तक 2 ओवर किए, कोई मेडन नहीं, 28 रन दिए। विकेट के जहां तक सवाल है, विकेट की तलाश है यहाँ पे, और अब चाहिए 9 रन इस मैच को जीतने के लिए। 24 गेंद बाकी, 9 runs are required in remain 24 deliveries. Rishi is now on a strike and getting ready to face the bowler from the get inside, and that is Rajamodi. So far he has been bowled 1 over, no more than 13 runs. This is second over of his ball. And वहां पे गेंद उसके थाई पैड पे लगी थी और अपील की थी, लेकिन एलबीडब्ल्यू के लिए अंपायर अंकुर पटेल ने दिखा कि गेंद कहां पे लगी है। यहाँ पे दोनों ही अंपायर यहाँ के काफी जाने माने अंपायर अंकुर पटेल और परेश पटेल। This time not coming into the line of the ball. There is a man coming under him. But once again, good chance, but unable to hold it. Ball is just dropped between the two or three players. Now scores, now requires only 8 runs. 87 without any wicket. Both the batsmen, Jigar on 55, Rishi is on 29. Raju Modi is bowling his second over. It's a lovely one. This time is watch it very carefully and just push it down, sharp handle bit down to the offside at point reason and change our end. Countdown is almost started now. 7 runs required in remain 21 balls. Now Rishi is on the strike. Is charging down on the pitch and wanted to play missing completely. Wicket keepers collected and tried to break the wicket, but meanwhile Rishi was well back into his position. Required run is just 2.10 and current run rate is going 13.20. 7 runs required in 20 balls. I thought he wanted to vary his this time slower down to the onside, but unable to maintain his length in line. Ball is gone down to the onside and signal from umpire Ankur Patel. It was a wide one. One more extra run is added. Now score is on 89. 6 runs now needed to reach the target and to win this match. He's a drag himself and played down to the onside into the deep area, the mid-wicket region. There is a man who has picked up, but both the batsmen having enough time to crush over for a good single. .5 over in the progress. This time he found a gap, but there is a man who is backing behind. His only will get a chance to go for the shingles. And that's the end of first second over for Raju Modi. So far he has been bowled 2 over, no more than 18 runs. No one bowler is so far succeed to get a wicket from this opponent's side. 7th over is completed. Score is 91. And Doshi 11s, they are looking for a badly at least single wicket. But both the batsmen, they have been determined and playing very strongly against them. It's a very good sparkling inning by the Jigar Ariwala, and of course nicely supported from the others end by his colleagues Rishi Kher. In a way that he's also playing, facing 21 deliveries, made 30 runs. And Jigar Ariwala, he has faced only 23 deliveries and made 57 runs. So far, he is a highest run maker. Let us see as the tournament progresses, how the match will be played here. Who is going to make the even more than Jigar? चार रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतने के लिए. Once again playing down to the onside. There is a man coming under the him. Yes, now. And Jigar is now way back to his pavilions. It was a short pitch delivery. Is not making time clearly.
This wonder wicket in Ball Bat Tournament 2026 is brought to you by Rowan Decor.
So Jigar is a long way back to this pavilion. He was playing a fantastic innings, and last moment he wanted to finish with the boundaries, but unable to control, unable to getting the very clear elevation this time down to the onside. And there was a man coming very under the him and got it nicely. So first wicket is gone at the score of 91 run of fantastic FLW. The man out Jigar, who's played a very fantastic, aggressive innings as an opener. The new man is on the field is Patel Kartik. So full toss one and is signed in over the rope on a six, and that's a biggie, one of the biggest six this time.
Six. His super six is sponsored by Karnova Kuchen.
જીગર અને હંસલ ગ્રાઉન્ડ પર જ રહેજો. હંસલ જીગર કેપ્ટન. Doshi Devils won the toss and ball first.